the team today are going for promotions, and it is honestly, it's a roller coaster ride of your life. 1 minute you're like, yeah, I'm gonna smash this, and then the next minute I'm getting a call, I can't do this, oh my god, it's not working, what's going on? And I gotta talk them off the ledge. And then the next day I see a post, yeah, this is awesome, this is great, and I check in with them, yeah, everything's good. And then the next day it's just like this. So the business ebbs and flows like life, but trust the process. Trust. Do your affirmations, keep your eye on the prize, and keep doing the work. And I promise you, you will get there. I cannot promise you it'll always happen when you think it will. The universe has a sick sense of humor sometimes, and it has different plans for you. But after the fact, you look back and you realize, oh, so that's why, because I really needed to focus on this first as opposed to that. But everything will happen. You cannot fail at this business. Just stay in line. So for tonight's call, I don't think we're actually going to be too long, probably a little shorter, because there's the 9 p.m. calls on still happening. Hopefully they're going to continue after conference. So I just wanted to quickly touch on, we've got the big event tomorrow night with Stacey Joy, right? The nurse talking about Love Your Gut. Some of us are meeting there at 6 o'clock. We've sent that message out to most people, been talking about it. So come and join us at the event at Aw Shucks in Aurora. A lot of fun just to hang out and socialize. And Stacey is an amazing speaker. So everyone's going to be in for a treat. We have an event page set up for the live stream. So if you have not been added, I went through and added a bunch, and then of course I squirreled and did something else. So if you haven't been added yet, just reach out to myself, Nicole, Jen, your upline, and then we'll make sure that you guys are added. And then you can add guests as well. And what I've been telling people is, and I often will invite some people last minute on purpose, because some people just don't like to commit to anything. I think they want to see if something better is going on before they say they're going to come and do stuff. And just, hey, are you free? What are you up to tomorrow night? Are you free? And then when they say yes, then I'm like, oh, well, this is what's going on. There's it's going to be a ton of fun. It's kind of like a girls' night out. And Dax, you can change your words for that one. And there's a great speaker. It's going to be tons of fun and great information. It's called Love Your Gut, and basically it is the secret to more energy, better health, losing weight, all that stuff, because everything starts in the gut. So I just kind of make it light, and then invite them. And then if they can't, then I ask them, would you like me to add you to our group? We're actually going to be live streaming it, so you can tune in then, or it will be recorded so you can tune in at your convenience. And everyone that I've said that to has said yes. So people are busy, it happens, but at least they can tune in later. So make sure to get connected to that page, even if you are going live to the event, so that you can invite other people to it. Okay? Good. And then Saturday we have the regional happening. So that is going to be another great event as well. So what I want to do is, the people that gave the thumbs up, let's start with you guys. Share, what are you doing this month that you find is working? Have you done something new? Who wants to share some ideas and give some other ideas to the rest of us? Come on.
I'll just say, I'm not doing anything new, but I'm just making sure I'm always talking about it. So I just went on a trip for a week and met a family from Denmark, talked to them about it. We were there with a group for a wedding, and just talk all the time.
Good. So what changed, Melinda? Why are you now talking about it all the time?
I don't know. I think I'm just raring to go. I've got goals, and I want to make them.
And that's awesome. And have you been practicing verbiage so you feel more confident talking about it everywhere you go, or?
No, I feel confident just bringing it up. Great. Whether it's the business or the product. I don't feel like I stress about it at all. I just talk from the heart. I share, and if they are interested, great. If they're not, awesome. Then they're not.
Yeah, so that's what I meant. Were you practicing recently that
No,
gave you confidence to then start sharing more than you were before?
no, I wouldn't say. I think I really want this. So
Your
that's
why
kind of
is
what it's come down to.
great. Good, good, good. Who else wants to share? I'll just start calling on you guys. Come on. It's like crickets. This is no fun. Talk to me.
All right, I'll share.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's not really new, but I'm just super persistent. I annoy the hell out of people. People that trust me, people that I know. I get a lot of, I'll get back to you, I'll get back to you. So I get back to them first, and I've had 3 orders that way this month. So I don't know. I'm just persistent and consistent, and that seems to be working for me. So.
Awesome. And how are you tracking everybody so you don't lose them under your desk or wherever the paper goes?
So I have a prospect list, and I also have a customer list. I have it all in a binder, and then I kind of move them over from the prospect list to the customer list. And then I also, in my wellness group, the private group, I have a welcome post pinned to the top, and then I welcome them into that group. And I kind of introduce them and share our relationship, friend, teammate, met at the gym, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I can kind of go there for touching base with my customers and customer care. I kind of go to that list, and then I just go through the list.
Awesome. Good, good, good. What's your plan when it explodes? You can't manage one list.
I don't know. I'll figure that out when I get there.
Who else? Okay, Natalie Wood. Jen's ratting you out. She says you have lots to share. Events you've been going to. She's still texting.
I totally felt like you were going to call my name.
Is that why you were looking down so we couldn't make eye contact?
Okay, I'm totally doing my nails right now. That's why I was looking down. Took the opportunity to paint my nails. But anyway, so yeah, Jen's right. We've been doing a lot of events. I've been attending a lot of events at her place. And Nicole's place, salad jar parties. I feel like this time of year, it's really easy to sort of wake people up because spring is coming and people want to get in shape and they want to get their health back on track for the nice weather. So I feel like events have been really key. Out here, we have a bunch of girls in Brooklyn, so we're starting to organize events that happen on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, every week consistent with it, whether it be salad jar parties or ball parties or a combination of the two. So I've been finding that that's been really helpful and inviting people out to people who are interested in coming and doing that stuff. And it's a great way to connect with potential customers and distributors.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Consistency. I've heard it a couple times, people sharing. Good.
Yeah, all the time, like the events all the time, attend them and do them.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's like particularly the home ones, like at your house and with your friends and with your neighbors and things like that, and other people on the team if you can connect with them. Doesn't matter how big or small they are, right? They sometimes start really small, like we've talked about this before, but not to get discouraged because they'll grow. Look at Jen's place. Her place is bumping all the time now. So, right? But it starts small. So let it.
Natalie, about the parties, will you share what you shared on Monday night's call about the cost of salad jars and balls?
Yeah. So, well, we all know how expensive it is to get a good salad, right? Like when we fill those mason jars, they're a liter. Like there's a ton of goodness in there. You go to Nature's Emporium, you go to Whole Foods, you go to anywhere that charges salads. Like that's a $16 salad, like for sure. So right away you're saving tons of money. You're getting 5 salads. So that is a huge like price saver. And then for the balls, I think I posted on Team Hustle, but I don't know if I posted on Team B. If I didn't, I'll post on Team B. But we went to Booster Juice last week with my girls, the March break or whatever, and we were at the mall. It was hell, don't ever go on the March break. And but we had to pick up a couple things. And so we went to Booster Juice and they had protein balls there. And similar to the ingredients that we use, except of course they're using whey, which is horrible, but you know, they're the same size, everything like that. I think they have 3 or 4 flavors and they were 2 for $5. Like it was so expensive. So we went to Jen's house yesterday and I paid $10, which covers the cost of the Juice Plus Complete that they provide, and then everybody brings an ingredient for their specific station. They have a very good method going on there, but it's very particular. So Jen will tell you more, although I think she's posted some stuff about it on Team Hustle too and TV. And then you bring an ingredient, like for example, mine was peanut butter. So I mean, I think I spent $6 on it. So $16. I left with over 25 bottles, like of 4 different no, more than that. It was like 6 or 8 different flavors. My husband ate like 8 of them when I came home last night, like right away. But my girls love them. Like it's just so good. It's really economical for people. And I've been finding that when I've been sharing it on my Facebook, that people are really interested. Some people have even said, hey, the salad jar party's meh, but this is something I can get into. So just throwing it out there to people and seeing what they're interested in can be really helpful too, because it is very economical.
Thanks, Nat. I just did the math. So however many balls you told me times.
Yeah, I think it was like 28. I think I left it last night.
Oh, 28. Okay, so 28 times 2.5.
Am I right, Jen? It was over 25, I think, last night, because we ended up making so many.
So $70, guys, and she spent $16, and our ingredients are way better. No way.
Yeah.
And a variety of flavors. So
good. It turned out so good.
Incredible. Yeah, there's a great visual. I'm going to post it shortly as soon as I launch the date for my next one, so you guys can grab that if you want to. So, yes. Anyone else want to share? Crickets. All right, we'll switch topics. Who tuned into the Build Your Brand yesterday? Great. Anyone want to share some great tips that they got out of it? For those of you who did not tune in, she did do a recording, and it's a really condensed version. I understand it's only like 20 minutes or something. So I have sent out, she forwarded in an email. I can't just send just the video, but it's okay. There's other great info in her email. So I sent it out to everyone on my team. So if you haven't got that yet from your upline, just ask or reach out to me, and I can send it to you guys as well to watch this video. So who was on it that wants to share something you got out of it? Mary Lisa, you said you were on, right? You raised your hand.
Sorry, I just had to unmute myself. Yeah, so I think one thing I'm going to try that she suggested was like doing more. I do Facebook Lives a lot in my group, but maybe on my own, like my main page, sort of doing, with a caption saying why I'm done with juicing, or something sort of like controversial, or like she said something like why kale is overrated, or like something like that, where you're just grabbing people. I think that's a really good idea, just to have sort of like something that just grabs people, right? I need to start doing, I think, lives more on my main page. And what else? I'm actually considering doing my website after I saw her thing yesterday, eventually. What else did I have? Oh, and I liked the website that she showed that had like take a quiz. I thought that was kind of cool. So people come to your website, and then there's a button right away that says take a quiz. Yeah. Because I think people are always, you see those Facebook quizzes all the time. People are like doing those like left, right, and center, right? Yeah, I think those were the two main things I took away. Yeah, great. I thought it was good.
Do you remember how effective she said live videos were compared to a still video?
Yes. Mark Zuckerberg basically said that lives would take priority, right?
And what percent? She said X number of times more views.
I can't remember.
90%. I thought it was 90.
I heard 100. It's high. Anyways, 190. It's
a lot.
High, guys. Super, super high. So
yeah,
not done lives. Obviously, very, very recommended. Who else wants to share that got on? Penny, I know you were on.
Yeah, I got a lot from her, actually. I really liked her branding, where everything that she posts is within her colors, even if it's not something about herself. she keeps all of her posts in her color scheme so that it all ties in together. So that was a really interesting point. Something for me, like when I look at my stuff, because everything I do with my PD Health is blue and white. So keeping that, her breakdown of the story really helped me, because that's one thing I've hugely struggled with, is try to put together my story about what parts to pull from that, how to put it together, how do I condense it, what's the main features. But when she had like part 1, part 2, part 3, and broke it down into little bits to make her story, that really struck for me. So that really helped me understand how to do my work on that.
Right.
And yeah, it was, and then just like the whole brand, like branding across the board, like everything she does has the same feel, the same look, the same font, the same color, the same texture, the same everything. So, and her why, like really, really having her why down to a catchphrase of "Let it rain," and why she says that. So that all of those parts really struck a chord for me. And those are, and Mary Lisa, I like the same website. Like I like that quiz idea. It was, just so you guys know, AppSumo, is a site. You can actually buy quizzes that you link to your site, and you make your own quizzes.
Cool. Thanks, Penny.
No problem.
Who else was on and shared?
I'll share something. So the biggest takeaway for me was the market research. She talked about doing some market research and like putting up a poll, you know, like what are the challenges with feeding your kids veggies? And then she actually takes that research and takes like their words verbatim and then twists it into a post. So she's taking the actual conversations that she's having with people that are having actual struggles and then using their words so that it's more relatable. So that was like a big thing that I'm going to try to do. I've kind of made note of that. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then just really picking one niche and just focusing on that focus group and using, you know, like marketing towards moms or athletes or whatever, and kind of not losing the bigger picture, but just kind of zoning in on that, and kind of having one focus group at a time. That was a big one too.
Yeah, I really love that, because sometimes you just put stuff out there and see what sticks. But if you really do decide what your target market is, your message will be so much different. Who else? Anyone have any other tidbits, nuggets off that? So as I said, it has been emailed out, the recording. Highly, highly recommend it. There are a lot of aha moments. Yeah, that's it. I won't go into that now. We don't have enough time. Anyone have any comments? Anyone want to share anything? No? Cool. We'll wrap it up a little bit early tonight so we can jump on that call if you guys need to, or go watch the training video. You can be done just after 9, or the branding video rather. And as always, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. It means a lot that you get to take time out of your night to jump on these calls and share with each other and just tune in, hear what we have to say. Sometimes it's better than others, but thanks again, guys. We will see you tomorrow night and Saturday. Look forward to seeing you all. Bye for now.